Today, Nintendo has made big changes in Tokyo Mirage Sessions in order to make some things smaller. This is CheckPoint. Welcome to CheckPoint. Today is American Independence Day, so to honor our south of the border friends, we've incurred no expense for this stock footage of fireworks.
Oh, how majestic.
Ooh, America. Finally, merchandisers have taken one of the most divisive games of its genre and added Monopoly to it. Yes, Final Fantasy VII Monopoly is coming, and according to retailer Merchoid, it will let you discover that Sephiroth's real evil plan is exorbitant rental costs. Getting 200 gil whenever I pass Tifa's bar sounds fun enough, but I don't know how they're going to deal with all the yellow properties collapsing when President Shinra destroys the support column.
Turns out Tokyo Mirage Sessions used to have more boobies in it. Not a lot more boobies, but a few more boobies. In an exhaustively reported 10-minute-long YouTube video, Censored Gaming goes into great detail about how many of the costumes for the game were toned down for the North American release. But that's not all. The characters were all aged up a year, so none of them would be so young as to fall afoul of some district's statutory rape laws, and all mentions of gravure modeling were removed. FYI, if you don't know, gravure modeling is a specifically explicit, sexy modeling thing where you wear skimpy outfits, but there's no nudity. And there's not really a Western cultural equivalent, so think a Maxim spread. Anyhow, people are claiming this is censorship and that Nintendo is censoring TMS. And yeah, but I see this more as cultural localization. People in North America respond a lot differently to the idea of a 16-year-old girl doing sexy, arousing modeling than Japanese people will. And what did you expect? Nintendo is publishing this game. Nintendo that prides itself on its family-friendly offerings. Nay, advertises itself as a company for kids' games and safe family entertainment. Nintendo, of all companies, covering up great stonking big tits? I'm shocked.
Conversely, the Mr. Happiness Special Edition for the North American release of Inti Creates rail shooter Gal Gun Double Piece comes with a wall scroll, a soundtrack, an art book, and what they are calling a screen cleaner, which is a pair of panties. Granted, the game is about firing hearts or love or whatever at an endless cavalcade of moe anime chicks until they apparently collapse under the weight of a shuddering orgasm, but even fans of this series must look at getting panties as a special edition bonus and think, someone's making fun of me.
The Korean phenomenon of mukbang, social eating, has made its way to Twitch, and as usual, North American people have taken something weird but beautiful and made it gross and awful. Shortly after the social eating category was introduced on Twitch, people started eating things like dog food, cat vomit, and poop. So now Twitch has a lot of new rules designed to fend off the grossest and most sexually deviant things you can do on social eating. For example, you can't binge drink, eat or drink things that are not meant for human consumption, try to make yourself sick on purpose, eat foods as a dare or in exchange for money, or feed other people or animals. And there's also a random nod to health in the rules saying you can't exclusively eat junk food, candy, or energy drinks, which is, well, it's very sweet, Twitch. I didn't know you cared.
Speaking of censorship, as of July 1st, the government of China has placed themselves in charge of approving all mobile games, no less than 20 days before their release. We've done stories recently about Apple's strict App Store guidelines, but China makes Apple's capricious requirements look like a cakewalk, with China's approval contingent on storyline, content, character features, and subjects involving political, military, ethnic, or religious themes. These rules are also retroactive, meaning existing games must bring themselves up to code or be removed from online sale. China's government has also accidentally discovered a new form of punishment, because they're going to need hundreds of presumably unwilling people to comb through the tens of thousands of awful shovelware mobile titles in case something says something bad about the president.
It sure is fun to be back in the saddle.
Yeah, things seem different around here.
Ahem.
I can't quite place it, though.
Ahem.
Paul, did you get a haircut?
I will grind your bones to make my bread.
Tablecloth. It was a tablecloth.
Coming up, Scorn is an upcoming first-person horror game that is, shall we say, not vegan-friendly. In fact, the world and all the characters are pretty much composed of glistening, pulsing raw meat, so if that's what you're looking for in a game, I guess you will finally have an alternative to the meat circus level of Psychonauts. I would say that was 78% smoother.